All right, you're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. I'm going to pretend like I was on the air. And I'm going to pretend. Uh-oh, look at that. Look at it. Just knocking over everything, just running over everything. So I won't be here next week. My good friend, my brother, Jason Fields, will be filling in next Monday through Friday, all week. All week. So I'll be out and about, ripping and running, tearing up the street. And you won't have me to kick around next week because I'll be doing what I do. 833-212-1017 is the number. So I started looking around and reading some things that kind of annoyed me. I admit, I was a little annoyed. I got so much stuff I want to talk about today. It is absolutely and totally ridiculous. So I was listening the other day to our sister station, and I was reading some of the information that's going on here in the city. And I looked at one that kind of made me go, is that really what they mean? That doesn't make any sense to me. And it was an article on 620wtmj.com about 5 trends that are coming to Milwaukee in 2023. And it was an interview with Tim Sheehy, the president of MMAC, Milwaukee Metropolitan. What is it? MMAC? It means Association of Commerce. Okay, Association of Milwaukee Metropolitan Association of Commerce, MMAC. All right. So he gave an interview to Wisconsin Afternoon News. And actually, it was pretty good. But then I started reading some of the trends he believes are going to be occurring in 2023. And I went, I don't know. Because my issue is many times the MMAC talks about Milwaukee, but it's always negative stuff that's going on in the schools, stuff that's going on in the neighborhoods, business. But I'm not really seeing the MMAC bring any real business to the Black community. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone will correct me. Maybe I'll have Tim Sheehy come on or some of the board members come on and we'll talk about it. I think Black History Month would be a great time for us to talk about it. But I digress. Some of the trends. So I want to share those to you. These are the 5 trends that were mentioned regarding Milwaukee. So I can get this right. Now, are you all singing? Are you actually singing? Like I can hear you singing. It was the worst singing I've ever heard in my entire life. But I can. Wow. Come on here and say that. Come on here. I'm sensitive? I'm sensitive? Or my hearing aid is sensitive? Because I can come in there and show you sensitive. We can come on. I can come on and show you sensitive. You want me to show you sensitive? I can show you sensitive. Now. You can fake. What? You can fake it better than that. What? See, he done almost started. He almost made me change my topic to 5 trends that's going to stop being. Anyway. Hearing aid. Never wore hearing aid in my life. I'm pro Marvel, not DC. You the DC dunce. Ooh. I'm just pro superhero. I believe everybody's their own superhero. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Okay. All right. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. We'll argue about that in the next segment. But getting back to the 5 trends. So number 1 of the trends that were mentioned, and I might have it a little off, because I was reading an article and trying to listen to some audio and all that stuff. But number 1, return to the office. Hybrid is king. I don't know. Ain't nobody going back to work. So how is hybrid king? Number 2, hey, Ben, people 65 and plus, those working is down almost 900,000. To the point where there are 1.7 jobs open per person. So all y'all talking about you don't make enough money, there are enough jobs that you should be able to make some money. And then some. Number 3, he had the audacity to say that we should have a 1% sales tax for Milwaukee County. I say no. Because if the city is trying to give 3% and the state is 5%, that's called 9% tax. That's like living in Illinois. What's Illinois, like 10 point something? What are we doing where we're already living in a recession and that we're pretending like we're not, and prices are high? Tory Lowe talked about it today. Prices are so high that people are calling him to ask him for help, for money to feed their families. So I'm just saying at some point, we're going to tax people out of Milwaukee. We're going to tax people out of the city, which it sounds like that's what they want, so that people can come in and rebuild downtown and rebuild the neighborhoods and take over. Number 4, he wants to equally fund schools, choice, charter, public, everything, right? Is that really feasible with school unions, teachers unions? No. It's cute to say it, but it's not cute to do it. But the one that struck me as odd, and the one that I've been looking for, and the one that made me remember it, is a new path for the Brewers. What does that even mean? A new path for the Brewers. The 2023 season. We need a new path for the Brewers. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like more money. And when I hear something that costs more money, it's easy for me. I'm done.